What's happening, guys? It's B-Rad and welcome to an episode on the FUT Eliminator series, where today we are doing the UEL Live Mkhitaryan card. He looks absolutely incredible and basically is similar to the Summer Heat card that we didn't get, that is only available in drafts. Also today I will be getting the second player from the 89 plus upgrades, so fingers crossed we get a team of the season or team of the year in that as well. With this series, I'm just going to pop the rules on now so I don't have to go through and explain them. So they will appear now just while I'm talking through this part. But essentially, we get a marquee player, our second player. We then go and build a squad in 5 minutes with those players. I then take to Twitter and they try and ruin my team in giving me some bronzes. I'm going to go and play a game, and today that is actually going to be against Matty. You've seen him in some of the episodes previous, and we have opened his packs on the channel as well. We're actually going to go and play a game in friendlies, and he's going to do his best to kind of match whatever happens with my team. If he beats me, however many discards will be the goal difference. So, here we go on the screen. You'll see that I have got an 84 rated squad ready to go. I've got that team of the season, Savanier, that I packed in the last episode, because I'm not going to use him. Let's submit him for Mkhitaryan. And there we go. 93 pace, 93 dribbling, 92 shooting, 93 passing and 82 physical. He looks incredible. The only problem with him obviously is that he's Armenian. So we are going to have some problems with some links. But obviously we can just link him to Serie A players. That's absolutely fine. So we'll get him in the club, and like I said, we are going to get our second player today from the 89 plus pack. So we want to see that blue flare, we want to see that pink flare. Fingers crossed, we're going to see a team of the year. Let's get this pack open. It's a pink flare, so it's team of the season. Spanish, centre back, Ramos. 96 team of the season Ramos, who I think is still around about 400,000 coins at the moment. That's an incredible pull. I will take that. I will take that as our second player. Let's see who else is in the pack with him. An 89 Harry Kane UCL card. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a letdown as the second player there, but we have got the Sergio Ramos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get him into the squad. That's an incredible pull. Okay, so there we go. Mkhitaryan is in, and so is Ramos. What we now need to go and do is get ourselves a formation. As always, all the formations are in this pot, so it's just going to be decided by pure luck of me picking out one. So here it is. We are going to be playing with today the 4-1-4-1. So not the greatest formation, it's quite defensive. Let's go and put that up on the screen. So there we go. Mkhitaryan will be playing at right mid. And obviously Ramos will be at one of the centre-back positions. So Mkhitaryan's got 3 links, so it means I'm probably going to have to link him either to an icon there in the middle or potentially a Serie A striker, Serie A centre mid and Serie A right back. It's not terrible. What I'm now going to do is just set up a 5-minute timer. I'm going to go and build the squad, and then we'll be taken to Twitter to see if they can ruin my team. Okay, so we have the 5-minute timer ready to go. So, I'm going to build a squad, minimum of 3 leagues, minimum of 2 players from each league, and a minimum of 3 nations, which I think, given we have an Armenian and a Spanish, we should be okay. We'll start that in 3, 2, 1. Let's go with the 5 minutes. So, I'm going to just focus on Ramos at the moment, get him on full chemistry. And I think straight away we're going to put Footmas Mendy in at left centre back. Ter Stegen in goalkeeper. And then it means I can kind of link off to another league maybe on the right there. Might put in my flashback Boateng. And then I potentially could put Kimmich in at CDM. Let's have a look what that looks like. So that's Kimmich at CDM. So Kimmich then needs one more link. Ramos needs one more link. So it looks like we'll actually be having an icon potentially at left centre mid, which makes that a lot more difficult to get Mkhitaryan on full chemistry. Not really actually. If I go and put in Royce. If I go and put in Royce there, that's Kimmich on full chemistry, Boateng on full chemistry. Royce needs one more link, so I can put an icon at striker. Who have we got as striker that can go? We've only got Henry, so let's go with someone we'll buy and try out for this episode. Who are we going to use? I want to use one of the prime moment strikers, but I'm wary of how many coins I've got in the account. I'm going to see how much he's worth, because I've not used him before. Okay, I'm going to use him. He can go up front. Then that means I've got to get a strong link to Mickey at right back, so that'll be the Roma right back, which I think the only one on there is Florenzi, who's going to be quite expensive because he's actually moved teams. Yeah, Florenzi or Zappacosta, so let's put in Florenzi, just check he is still available. Yeah, so he is still on the market, but he's about 14k. We'll pick him up. So that's everyone there on full chemistry. Now I just need to go and get another link for Ramos on the left hand side. So we've got 3 players from Bundesliga, 2 players from Serie A, 3 from the La Liga. So we've met all the requirements there. But I do need a Spanish person in the left centre mid. And we've been kicked out by the servers. Let's try again. Actually, I'm going to use that Valverde card. Use Valverde. Then he needs a strong link at left mid, so it's going to be a little bit heavily Real Madrid here. Let's go and use Hazard. I think. There's no left mids for Real Madrid. Vinicius was a summer showdown. Asensio was definitely a special card. Yeah, we'll just go with Hazard, normal Hazard. And there we go, just check everyone's on full chemistry. They are indeed. It's a little bit of a shame I got quite heavily on the Real Madrid side of things there, although I suppose I don't need to use Mendy at left back. I could use somebody different. But I have only got 15 seconds left, so I'm going to leave it as it is because I don't want to end up with an extra bronze. So there we go. That is the team. Now, as always with this series, I will be taking a picture of this, putting it up on Twitter. Then I'm going to take out my 3 players. So that will be Mkhitaryan, who's the marquee player, Ramos, who's the second player from the pack, and also a third player of my choosing, which, given the fact I've never used the icon before, I am going to put him down as my reserve player. I'll then be jumbling the team back, and then I'll go back to Twitter to see what 3 positions they have chosen to replace with bronzes if they hit one of my players. Okay, so we didn't get any replies off Twitter. Again, 28 people have engaged with the tweet and not replied, so I've had to take to Xbox again to see if someone there can basically pick out some positions. So I'm currently in contact with my brother who is on. I've sent him the message, as you will now see as I get it up on the screen. Pick 3 random positions in the 4-1-4-1 formation. So you know I've safety netted my 3 players. Those are the positions in the background there that are left. Let's see what we got. Okay, so he's just replied with CDM, right mid and goalkeeper. So it's a miss at goalkeeper, it's a miss at CDM, and at right mid he has hit Joshua Kimmich. So that means we've got no CDM. Well, the CDM is going to be a bronze, but all in all we got away with that quite well. So what we're going to do is now go and buy the rest of the players, get a bronze in. I'm going to go and play Matty, who will also have a bronze in his midfield as well, and then we're going to get into a game of max chemistry where we will see if he beats me and if I've got any discards at the end. Okay, so you'll see we are in a game with Matty now, and obviously I have got a bronze at CDM, 58 rated from Union Berlin there. We are playing on max chemistry, so I did just pick up the normal Florenzi at right back. But if we're now going to have a look at Matty's team, we will see that he has Mbappe, Lucas Moura, Bruno Fernandes, Martial, James, Kampulka, which he's matched another bronze at CDM, Alonso, Desai, Ake, Alexander-Arnold and De Gea in goal. As always, if we do lose, however many we lose by will be the discards. Let's get into the game and see how we get on. And there we go, we get a breakthrough with Hazard. The passing in this game has been a lot to be desired from both sides, honestly. The 4-1-4-1 formation is not great anyway. There's no one really going forward. But yeah, both me and Matty are on the receiving end of some typical EA passing where the ball's just not going to the right players. But we do find ourselves 1-0 up, so we've got a bit of a cushion now to protect us from those discards. So we go in at half time, it's 1-0. Like I say, so far I've protected ourselves from our discards. Been a fairly even game. I've hit the bar. Let's get into the next part of the game, the second half. See if we can maintain this 1-0 lead. And there we go, we are 2-0 up. Marco Reus has made a great run forward. Fed it off to Ian Rush. He's just tapped it as a little through ball for Reus to latch onto. He's hit it the right hand side of the goalkeeper, near post. 2-0. And the bronze has gone forward, taken a shot. De Gea's pumped it up into the air, and we've got a header. Even though they've got a 50p head, our Mkhitaryan rise as well. Heads it into the goal. De Gea looked like he just fell to the floor rather than diving for it. And there we go. Matty's forgotten that De Gea has taken his corners. We've hoofed it upfield. Rush has got onto the end of the ball with an excellent first time shot into an open goal. 4-0. A little bit of a sweaty one across the box. Looks like Valverde on the end of that one. 5-0. We're safe from any discards today. Not really been able to see Mkhitaryan too much. Played a nice through ball then, but playing at right mid, I think he's a little bit wasted. Probably worked better as a right winger. So there we go, we have it, 5-0. No discards today on the Foot Eliminator episode. Like I say, Mkhitaryan at right mid probably didn't give a very accurate depiction of what he will be like in the game if you played him at right wing. Sergio Ramos and Flashback Boateng at the back there were incredible. Such an incredible pull from the 89 plus. A little bit of a shame that Harry Kane was the other card, but never mind, you can't have it all. So that has been an episode on the Foot Eliminator Mkhitaryan. Obviously we will find out tonight whether he gets upgraded or not. They play Sevilla, so hopefully Roma will go on and win that game, and we'll look forward to some decent boosts from Mkhitaryan. As always, links to the other series are down in the description, so that's my Trade to Glory, the Graft to a Draft, my previous FUT Eliminator and the previous Pack and Guess episode as well. They will all be down in the description. Links to my Twitter as well, so at Brad861 you can get involved with giving me bronzes in this game and also potentially discarding my players at the end. At the moment we are currently on a win streak. I haven't had to discard a player in FUT Eliminator now for about the last 5 or so episodes. So someone needs to come in, ruin my team, and then hopefully we'll have some discards for you guys, hopefully, not for me. I don't want to discard my team. But as always, thank you ever so much for tuning in. I've been B-Rad.